If you can feel people's energy, if you are very connected to animals, if you are very connected to nature, if you love to recharge in nature, if you can feel other people's pain and emotions, if you feel emotions very, very deeply more than other people, if you feel sadness very deeply, if you feel joy very deeply, if you feel grief and loss very, very deeply, if sometimes you're overwhelmed with the amount of emotion that you feel, and if you have a great capacity to feel your emotions in a very deep way, if you have the capacity to connect with other people's emotions as well, to feel their pain, to feel what they're going through, to connect with that part of them that is also a part of you that you can connect with, that you can relate to very, very deeply. If you also need time alone to recharge, to be in silence, all of those signs mean that you are most likely an empath, and perhaps also a highly sensitive person. And this video is for you. I am going to show you what I have learned as an empath and as a highly sensitive person about how to navigate this life, how to thrive in this environment that is not the most welcoming for us empaths and highly sensitive people. And I'm going to show you exactly what I have learned so that you can thrive, so that you can live a meaningful life where you're at service and where you can also protect yourself and you can protect your essence as well. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jane. I'm so happy to be filming this video. This makes me feel so happy. So being an empath and being a highly sensitive person is not the same thing, but sometimes in most cases they are together, they come together. So being an empath means that you have the capacity to feel all the emotions very deeply and to connect with someone else at the same depth, right? Also, empaths can have a sixth sense of perceiving things that other people cannot perceive. For example, you can hear things that people can't hear. You can see things that people can't as well. It comes with certain perceptions of things that normally other people can't perceive. You're very, very sensitive also to detail. You're someone who loves to pay attention to the small details, to the small things. Being a highly sensitive person means that you are highly sensitive to sounds, to noises. You perceive sounds much more louder than other people. You perceive also smells. I always say to people, to describe what I feel being a highly sensitive person, I always say, what smells bad to someone, to me smells horrible, and what smells good to someone, to me smells like roses and amazing. So you have a heightened sense of smell, a heightened sense of hearing as well. And if you're a highly sensitive person, you might love silence, you might love being in your own energy, and you might be sensitive to other people's energy. So if you're around someone who's very loud, who is very draining, it's just going to drain absolutely your energy if you don't know how to protect your own energy. And so the problem with this, because it's a gift and it's also a curse, and I'm going to go into why we're like that, why you are like that, and what you can do to protect yourself, because this is a gift and it's also a curse in the sense that there are some very positive things about being an empath and a highly sensitive person, and it's that you can connect with people very deeply, you can feel their pain, you can contribute to their healing, you can help them through your experience, through what you have lived and how you can relate to them. So it can be a gift. It also can be a curse. In my own life, I am so sensitive to noise. I am so sensitive to smell. I am so sensitive to the environment, other people's emotions. I have to pay attention and to be very careful with what I consume, with what my environment is, with the movies I watch, with the music I listen to. I absorb everything. We absorb everything. Everybody does that. But if you're an empath, if you identify as a highly sensitive person, you might also notice how much you absorb things and how much they affect you. Other people's emotions. If you're around someone who is in a bad mood, you can catch that and it can become part of you. So if you haven't learned how to separate yourself and how to set boundaries and all those things that I'm going to show you, then living as an empath and as a highly sensitive person can be very difficult, right? I didn't learn how to protect myself in all these tools when I was a child, when I was younger, and so I was subjected to my environment. The problem with this is that you can absorb other people's energy very easily and feel completely drained very easily. You can have also the feeling that you can bring a lot of support to others, but others can't support you as much as you want to, or as much as you would like to. So you need also an empath in front of you. You need also a highly sensitive person to receive the support that you give, right? You tend to give a lot, you tend to be there for others, you tend to be very kind, and all those things are good, except from when you are getting drained by other people wanting something from you. So this is why I'm going to talk about boundaries in a little bit. This ability to connect to other people very deeply, to feel their feelings, to be very sensitive to your environment, this might stem from your childhood, where you had to read other people around you, the adults, your parents, your teachers, whoever. You had to read your environment in order to feel safe. You didn't feel safe in your own body, and so you had to tune into the external to see what is going on so that you can respond. Okay, so this is a survival mechanism, actually, of you saying, I'm going to tune into the external, I'm going to read what's going on so that I can respond and I can be safe. Perhaps you had to tune into your parents' emotions to anticipate their needs so that you could be safe, so that you could survive. You had to tune into what mom wants, or what mom is thinking, or why is mom upset right now. Okay, perhaps you didn't have emotionally available parents, and so you had to tune into them to know what is going on. So actually, this ability to have so much empathy and to tune into the external is a survival mechanism that you learned in childhood to be safe. And so you're reproducing that now in your adult years. You have carried that with you as a survival mechanism because you learned that back then. This is how I'm going to be safe. This is how I'm going to make sure that I survive right now. And so you kept doing it. Being in high alert all the time and in tune with your environment, it's actually a state of hypervigilance, which is also a survival mechanism. Okay? It is not normal for your nervous system on a daily basis to be so wired to be hypervigilant on the external, on what's going on. That just stems from a place of I don't feel safe right now. Okay, and so perhaps your nervous system has been operating like this and it's become your default. But that really strains your energy, makes you anxious, makes you more prone to absorbing other people's energy because you're open. It actually makes you vulnerable to be a hypervigilant and to be wired to check what's the external. It makes you vulnerable because you're not checking in with yourself and you're not feeling grounded and safe within yourself. And that's what's missing with people who are empaths and people who are highly sensitive, is this sense of safety, this sense of groundedness. Okay, so if you identify as an empath, if you have a certain sensibility, you might also tend to be anxious because you might tend to anticipate other people's needs. You might anticipate the future. You might tend to anticipate future problems and trying to solve them. All these things are doing a disservice to you because you're not in the present moment. Does that make sense? for a long time, I wanted to turn off that part of me who tuned into other people's feelings, who anticipated what other people were going to do, were going to say, were going to feel. I wanted to turn it off because, one, I felt that something was wrong with me, that this was not normal. And two, I felt out of my body. I felt like I wasn't being myself. I was just adapting to what other people might perceive of me and adapt to their image of what they wanted me to be, if that makes sense, in their own reality. Okay. And I didn't like that. I wanted to turn it off and I didn't know how. And perhaps I did. Perhaps part of me blocked this highly sensitive part, but then I lost my essence, that was very hard to live with. And so I had to come to terms and accept that this is how I grew up. I grew up in a hypervigilant state. And so that's what I was reproducing and recreating in my reality and bringing with me. And so if you're an empath, you might also be sort of a people pleaser, meaning that you have a hard time saying no, and you have a hard time setting boundaries with people who want to take from you, who demand from you, because you're afraid that you will be rejected, because you're afraid that you will upset them in some sort of way, and that will create any conflict. So once you accept and you acknowledge that, yes, you are tuning into other people's emotions because you don't feel safe inside of you, this is when you can actually do the shift and start creating more safety into who you are. Because if you want to keep using your gifts, if you want to keep using that ability, you can absolutely do that, and you can control it in a sense of you can actually turn it on and turn it off. Because why it's on all the time, it's because you don't feel safe. If you create a sense of safety, which is the solution that I'm going to bring you in this video, if you create a sense of safety, then you won't need to turn that on and you won't be drained. So first of all, as an empath or highly sensitive person, whatever you identify with, it's important that you exercise setting boundaries. It's very important that you learn to say no. You're very used to using your emotions to analyze the environment, but you need to tune into your logic and into your discernment. Okay? You need to use your logic more to discern who takes from you constantly and doesn't give you in return. Who do you feel like you have to please in your life? Make a list of those people. There's at least one or two people that are going to pop up in your mind, and those are the people you need to set boundaries with. Because boundaries, meaning limiting, giving your energy away, protects your well-being. You are a sacred being. Your gifts are sacred. What you have to say, what you have to share, your light is completely sacred. Okay? So you don't have to give it all away. You need to protect your energy and your well-being. You depend from that. Your energy is your currency. Okay? So you're not gonna give your energy away to people who don't deserve it, to people who are taking and taking and taking and give nothing back. Do they pour back into you? If the answer is no, then you have to stop giving. Okay? If those people get upset, it's on them. The only people who are going to get upset by you putting boundaries is the people benefiting from you in the first place. So cut them off. As simple as that. If they're family, if they're friends, listen, you come first, okay? You come first, and you will be much happier this way. It will be an adjustment for you if you're not used to set your boundaries, but once you do the adjustment, you're gonna feel so much better because you will have your energy back into you to pour into the people who actually need it, to pour into yourself, to pour into your passions, into your work, and direct your energy where you want it to go, because you are a powerful being, and this is the truth. You are a powerful being capable of managing your energy. So this energy management is very, very important. So set the boundaries. Say no, no thank you. You also need to exercise having a grounded, strong frame. that means separating yourself from others, feeling the energy, the separation between you and other people, between you and other objects. You can do this exercise at home and feeling the separation between you and the environment, and that's going to bring all the energy back to your body. You need to feel safe with all the energy back into your body. You need to relax and bring all the energy back to you. I have this mantra that I repeat myself over and over. I call and claim all my energy back to me now. I call and claim all my energy back to me now. And I can feel the energy coming back to my body and feel my energy inside my body. Feel your own energy. How does it feel to be around yourself? How does your own energy feel? Okay, tap into yourself. If you don't know how to tap into your energy, you can feel your heartbeat. You can put your hands on your chest, in your heart space, and feel your heartbeat. And that's the electromagnetic field that you're sending out into the universe, into your environment. And so this is your energy. How does it feel? You can do it with me right now. How does that feel? Find your heartbeat. Close your eyes perhaps to focus all your attention into finding your heartbeat, relaxing, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. And breathe, take a deep breath. And feel into your own energetic field right now. Into your own heart. How does that feel? And repeat after me. I call and claim all my energy back to me now. I call and claim all my energy back to me now. And feel how all your energy that you've been putting away, sending away, comes back into your body. This is your energy field. This is how you bring safety back into your body. It's safe to be you. This is one of the most important things that I'm going to say in this video. It's safe to be you. It's completely safe to be you. You're unique. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone. You don't have to measure yourself to anybody else's standards, because you're unique. And once you understand that, you can start just being yourself. And if other people don't like that, if you feel like you're gonna get rejected, guess what? If they don't vibe with you, they don't have to be with you. It's okay. It is fine, right? Feel safe inside of your body and stop tuning into other people to feel safe. That's the whole thing. It's safe to be you. It's also safe to have different needs and different opinions. Your needs are valid. If you need to recharge alone, if you think that you need some space or more space than other people, it's valid. Do what you need to do to protect your space. Do what you need to do, because if you're not okay, how is everybody else in your life going to be okay, or your work be okay? Right? You need to be okay. Another thing that I wanted to share with you in this video is to protect your energy and cleanse your energy as well. This is very important, because when you go through your day, you kind of absorb, sometimes unconsciously, other people's stuff. Okay? I remember once I spent the whole day with one of my friends, and at the end of the day, we were sitting on the couch having dinner. And then I started feeling this pain, intense pain in my leg. And I felt like it wasn't mine, because I didn't do anything that day or the days before to feel that pain. It was like a soreness, kind of, of if I had worked out and maybe like pulled my muscle or something. And so I asked my friend, listen, does your right leg hurt? And he says, yes. How do you know? I was at the gym yesterday and I pulled my muscle, and I was like, because I can feel that. I can feel that. And I could feel that for a couple of minutes, and then it went away, right? Just because I had spent the day with him and we had exchanged energy, I could feel what he was feeling. And another story like this was that I had a coworker, and he was also very sensitive. And I had a problem with my jaw. I could not move my jaw because it was blocked. My jaw was completely messed up and it was blocked. and I was in pain, so in pain. I was in very intense pain, and I even went to the hospital. They couldn't even help me. The whole story, right? And so I went to work that day, and my friend was like, I can feel your pain. I can feel the pain in your jaw. I can feel that. We can absorb other people's things very, very easily, and if we don't pay attention to that, we can carry that with us because it then becomes a part of us. So protecting and cleansing your energy is very, very, very important as an empath and as a highly sensitive person, because it's going to allow you to just let go of everything that's not yours and bring your energy back to yourself, which is what you want to do to feel more and more safe. So a technique that I've learned and that I use all the time is, as I told you, bring all the energy back to me and then send all the energy from other people back to source. Send it back to source. So before you go to sleep, you can do this practice of bringing your energy back to yourself, sending what doesn't belong to you back to source, and ask your guides, God, the universe, to cleanse your energy. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of a meditation right now, just after this short explanation, so that you can actually feel this. And also, what works for me, what I do personally, I wear earplugs to go to bed. I wear an eye mask as well to cover myself from light. I do what I need to do, because otherwise I can't rest, okay? I cannot rest if I don't do that. You can also recharge in nature, so walking barefoot or laying on the grass. I do this all the time. Once a day, I go back to the backyard and I lay on the grass and feel as if the grass had roots and they came into me and they cleansed me. That's really wonderful. Connecting back to the earth element. The earth element, because us empaths and highly sensitive people, we kind of are in the ethers, in the air. It's very like higher chakras energy around here, but we're not grounded enough. Okay, so you need to connect to the earth element as much as you can, or you can also have some stones if you like stones, or crystals as well that can ground you. You can keep them with you and put intentions into them. Connecting to the earth element is going to ground you and save you from being hyper vigilant and hyper aware. And also, what you can do before sleep is to listen to frequencies, healing frequencies, binaural beats as well. You can find there's many of them on YouTube, and you can listen to that to actually calm your nervous system, feel safe, and do your practice before bed so you can be recharged and actually rest. Because what I found is that if I don't cut the overstimulation from the day, then I don't rest at night. And so what can happen if you're an empath or a highly sensitive person is that you're overstimulated. Overstimulation creates that sense of hypervigilance. And so you need to cut that off and set a moment in your day where you disconnect from your phone, you disconnect from all electronics, you put them away. There's also pieces of clothing or blankets that are blocking EMF waves and all that kind of stuff. So stay away from your electronics as well as much as you can, because that's just gonna cleanse your energetic field. Go into nature, breathe. Also do breathing meditations. They're very, very powerful to cleanse your energy and to let go of other people's stuff that you don't want to carry with you, especially if you're a healer, especially if you're someone who is in contact with other people. You need to cleanse your energy, and you need to have a practice of protecting and cleansing your energy. Otherwise, you're gonna carry stuff with you that isn't yours, right? So you need to reset every single day, at least once a day. And then I wanted to touch on another subject before I go into the meditation of identifying ourselves with something. So if I say I am an empath and I am a hypersensitive person, I attach my identity to those things. And if I say I am sensitive to this, I am sensitive to that, I do attach my identity to that, and so that's going to be my experience. So be careful not to fall victim of your own beliefs. Okay, you can say, yes, I am sensitive and I am also grounded, and I'm also safe in my own energy, and I'm also safe in my body. Yes, I have healing abilities. Yes, I have perceptions that are not as normal, and I am also safe and grounded in my own energy. The more you protect yourself, the less vulnerable you're going to be to other things, to your environment, to other people's energies, or other energies as well that are going on in the background. Now I'm going to do a guided meditation, a short practice for you to do this right before you go to sleep, or in the morning, or anytime during your day that you want to reset and you want to cleanse yourself, right? You can learn this practice. It's very easy. Once you do it a few times, you can do it by yourself. My goal here is that you learn this for yourself and you can use it into your own life, and you don't need this video anymore. So listen to this as many times as you can and as you want to imprint this into your subconscious, so then it becomes natural for you to stop in your day and to do this practice. Okay, so we're going to begin. You can lay down, you can sit down. The important thing is that you are in an environment where no one can disturb you right now. So I'm going to ask you to get ready. If you're sitting down, to put both feet on the ground and have a straight posture. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and to tune in with your breath. How does your breath feel? You can breathe deeper and deeper. Is your breath agitated? Is your breath calm? How does it feel right now? And inhale through your nose deeply and exhale through your mouth. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, relaxing your hands, your feet. Keep breathing in and out. And breathe out all the tension. Keep breathing it out. I'm going to invite you now to visualize a bright white ball of light coming down from the sky and going in through the top of your head. And this light is going to cleanse you and purify you. Allow it to enter inside your head and shower you with its light, with its purity. Feel how this light enters through your head. Feel this light behind your eyelids, your nose. Feel how the muscles in your face relax as this light goes down and down through your eyelids, your nose, your face, your jaw, your lips. Feel how your lips relax, how your tongue relax inside your mouth completely, how your throat also relaxes completely. Feel the air coming in and out of your throat. And as the light goes down, your shoulders, your arms, you feel more and more relaxed. You feel more and more at ease and comfortable. And you feel how the tension is going away, how this light is cleansing you and purifying you from any tension, from any negativity. It keeps cleansing you down inside your belly, and you feel how your organs relax inside of you. Let your belly go, and it goes down your legs to your feet, and feel your connection to the ground or to the surface you're laying down on or sitting on. Feel that connection to that surface, and feel how any negativity, any tension comes out of your body through the soles of your feet and into the earth. And now this light is completely filling you up from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, cleansing you, purifying you. Take a deep breath in and out through the mouth. Another deep breath in, filling your body with light, and out, exhaling any negativity, any toxicity out of the body. And inhale again, light, and exhale all the tension. Now I invite you to place both hands on your chest, on your heart space, and find your heartbeat. Once you've found your heartbeat, repeat after me in your head or out loud. I call and claim all my energy back to me now. I call and claim all my energy back to me now. I send all energy that doesn't belong to me back to source. I send all energy that doesn't belong to me back to source. And now we're going to ask your spirit guides to cleanse your energetic field, to cleanse your dream realm as well. And to help you cut any cord or any tie that is draining you at this moment. Thank you. And you're going to release any toxic cords by saying the words, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And repeat once again and call and claim all my energy back to me now. I send all energy that doesn't belong to me back to source. And now you can rest your hands back where they were. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes back to the present moment. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know how you felt after this meditation. Notice how you felt before and how you feel right now. If you can relate to this topic, please leave a comment below so we can create a community of like-minded people who care about each other. If you have any questions, also put them down below so I can go back and answer them. And I wish that you thrive as an empath, that you truly find your place here and your purpose and your mission, and you can give your gifts, also protecting yourself, protecting your well-being, making sure that you put yourself first and that you are the master of your own energy. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.